Today we're diving headfirst into the wild world of advanced micro devices, AMD, the underdog-turned-chip giant whose valuations have shot through the roof faster than you can say. Ryzen 9. Sure, with stock prices climbing Everest, some investors are hanging on the edge of their seats, clutching their portfolios like safety harnesses. But fear not, even on the steepest roller coaster, there are secret tunnels of opportunity waiting to be discovered. Valuations skyrocketing, the roller coaster ride. First off, let's address the elephant, or should I say, the mega data center chip, in the room. AMD's stock has been on a tear. Over the past year, shares have rallied as the company's EPYC server processors and Radeon GPUs found their way into more data centers and gaming rigs than ever before. This surge in demand has pushed AMD's market cap north of $200 billion, and analysts are scrambling to keep up their price targets. But here's where it gets interesting. With valuations flirting with stratospheric levels, some investors are thinking, do I really want to buy in at these prices? It's like joining a flash mob halfway through the dance. You might still look cool, but you've missed half the choreography. Yet, as any seasoned investor knows, sky-high valuations don't spell the end of opportunity, just the start of a new act. The AMD Sanmina deal, divesting to focus on core. Enter Sanmina Corporation, an electronics manufacturing powerhouse, stepping in like a knight in shining circuit boards. On May 19, 2025, AMD inked a definitive agreement to sell ZT Systems' data center infrastructure manufacturing business to Sanmina for up to $3 billion, a mix of cash, equity, and performance-based payments. Breaking down the numbers, $2.25 billion in cash to acquire the physical manufacturing assets, $300 million premium, split 50-50 between cash and Sanmina equity. Up to $450 million in contingent consideration, payable if the business hits certain financial goals over the next 3 years. Total? A cool $3 billion, enough to buy roughly 20,000 premium gaming PCs or fund a small moon mission. Okay, maybe a very modest moon mission. What's in that $3 billion ticket? So why sell? You might ask, eyebrow arched like a mimicant skeptic. It's simple, focus. AMD acquired ZT Systems earlier this year for $4.9 billion to beef up its AI systems design chops. But building state-of-the-art racks full of custom servers and cooling rigs is a different ball game from designing bleeding-edge chip architectures. By offloading the manufacturing biz, AMD can refine its fabless model, concentrate on what it does best, designing high-performance CPUs and GPUs, and leave the heavy lifting to specialist partners. By the way, if you are benefiting from the content so far and want more like this, like the video, it means much to me. Hit the subscribe button, turn on the notifications bell, and comment the word more. Just go ahead and type the word more so I know. Now that you have commented, let's continue. Retain critical design assets. AMD keeps ZT Systems' AI systems design and customer enablement teams, ensuring it still calls the shots on how its processors get integrated into hyperscale data centers. Lock in a preferred partner. As part of the deal, Sanmina becomes AMD's go-to new product introduction, NPI, manufacturing partner for cloud rack and AI solutions. Think of it as a VIP pass to the biggest data center party on the planet. In short, AMD gets a leaner balance sheet, up to $2.25 billion in immediate cash, and a continuing strategic alliance without the headache of running massive factories. Sanmina's cloud and AI manufacturing power-up. Now, let's give Sanmina their due. With ZT Systems manufacturing facilities, sprawling campuses in New Jersey, Texas, and even a foothold in the Netherlands, Sanmina is suddenly poised to double its AI and cloud revenue scale within 3 years, according to their own forecasts. Deepen relationships with hyperscalers like Microsoft, Amazon, and Meta, who already trust ZT Systems to churn out rack-scale solutions. Drive operational synergies by integrating ZT's expertise in advanced liquid cooling and large-scale systems integration into Sanmina's global footprint. Think of Sanmina as a master chef who just acquired a top-tier spice farm. They now control both the recipe and the secret ingredients. Synergy City. AMD vs Nvidia, the battle of the chips. Alright, let's talk underdogs and juggernauts. AMD's ascent has put it squarely in Nvidia's crosshairs. While AMD's EPYC CPUs and Instinct GPUs have gained traction, Nvidia remains the undisputed king of AI data center accelerators, thanks to record Q4 data center revenue of $35.6 billion, up 93% year-over-year. Yes, you read that right, 93% growth in a single quarter. Blackwell architecture GPUs unveiled at CES 2025, powering the new GeForce RTX 50 series and rewriting the rules of ray tracing and AI inferencing. Aggressive partnerships with the likes of CoreWeave and Nebius, who are scaling up GPU farms using NVIDIA tech to meet your every AI-as-a-service whim. In investor speak, NVIDIA's moat is deeper than the Mariana Trench, one built on decades of GPU leadership, robust software ecosystems, and partnerships that span from gaming PCs to the world's largest supercomputers. The blue sky above, how the deal fuels AMD's sprint. But don't count AMD out. By offloading manufacturing, AMD frees up enormous resources, both capital and managerial bandwidth, to accelerate chip R&D. More cash on hand means bigger budgets for TSMC wafer runs, more engineers banging away at silicon, and faster iteration cycles. Enhance go-to-market agility. With Sanmina handling the hardware assembly, AMD can pivot quickly to emerging AI workloads. Think multimodal transformers, inference at the edge, and beyond. Bolster vertical integration. While fabless, AMD now has a tight-knit manufacturing ally co-located with its largest design teams, smoothing the handoff from design blueprints to live server racks. Imagine if a Michelin-starred chef outsourced their plate assembly to a world-class ceramics house. They'd still be cooking the best food, just on a fancied-up dish. Picture this: in one corner Jensen, Gandalf, Huang, staff of Blackwell in hand, chanting spells to expand NVIDIA's AI kingdom. In the other Lisa, Sherlock, Sue, Detective Cap on, unraveling the mysteries of microarchitectures and spotting cost efficiencies like hidden clues. Jensen rolls out a limited edition GeForce RTX 5090, complete with gold-plated ports. For the discerning gamer who wants to flex IRL, and possibly blind their roommates. Lisa responds with EPYC Genoa AMD CPUs in hyperscale data centers that churn through cloud workloads faster than you can say. Data deluge. But when it comes to manufacturing muscle, Lisa has a secret weapon. Sanmina's factories humming quietly in the background, building the racks that will host her next-gen chips. It's like figuring out your opponent's secret base in a strategy game, and then befriending them to build a super factory together. Hence they could be on the road to $500 in few years. If we fully obey the Lord, the Creator of heaven and earth, and carefully follow all His commandments, He has promised to set us high above all the nations of the earth. Deuteronomy 28. We shall be blessed when we come in and when we go out. I appeal to you to accept God and let Him be your guide, for He will never leave you nor forsake you. Do not be afraid, do not be discouraged. Deuteronomy 31 verse 8. Want more information? Please check the description section. That's the end for now. If you have watched until the end, drop a comment like this: I stayed until the end. Just comment that I stayed until the end. When I see this comment, I will give you a heart. 3 more favors I request from you. First, like this video, subscribe and then turn on the notifications bell. If you do this, you greatly encourage me to continue bringing to you insightful content. Do not miss out on our future videos full of insight. All I am asking is your subscription. Thanks for joining us today. Your support means so much to us. Do not hesitate to share this video to help someone who may benefit. I recommend that you watch the next video, subscribe to the channel and share your thoughts about today's video. Wish you God's blessings and care. Faith and prayer will do what no power on earth can accomplish. See you in the next video by God's mercy.